Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. Up next. And now here is Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener.
Yeah!
Big swing and a miss.
Good late sink.
0-2 is the count.
Fastball out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ball one. Just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that's
Ball.
Downstairs. And that's
2-2 the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Half. And there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Looking for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Freddie Freeman. Ground ball right side. In time to push.
Out.
And Freeman is retired. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the mound today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he
Ball,
wants?
that's outside.
Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in Scotland.
8-2
with the swing there.
Facing
No balls,
elimination
2
and
strikes.
pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Missed. next
That's ball
offering
2.
is down low. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Tyone back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Line drive. Happ puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the MVP on their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it, and there's two down. Here comes Max. Muncy.
Inside, ball 1.
5 feet 10 inches, 15 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012.
Ball, that's out.
Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. Late time, and it's strike 2.
I would
2
throw
balls,
him another breaking
2
ball.
strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That was pretty nasty. We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Fastball,
Counts 1-0.
almost got him there. And that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Carson Kelly in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Man at first, one away.
3.
Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And that's
off the plate.
The inside edge. And the count now 2-0. And downstairs.
3-0.
Swing and a miss. 3 balls and a
3
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Did he go?
Swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
Ball
one misses, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
3.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be James Outman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He makes the grab. 1 away. So digging in, Hesung Kim. And swing and a miss.
First pitch strike right there.
0-1's the count.
He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That misses.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well struck right field. That one opts against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to left his first time. In the air out towards right center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he gets the third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. And that was cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. Strikes him out for the second time. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Justin Turner. Big swing and a miss.
Through that fastball,
0-1's the count.
I am slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
Kim makes his way towards it. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1.
Here he
Horner
go.
tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Outside, that's a ball.
One missed. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2
Horner
balls,
leads
no
off
strikes.
first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
As a hitter,
2-1.
you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you
Ball
have
3.
to be ready to do damage.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Horner on the go. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner on the go again. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. The throw in. And he's in there as they take the lead. 2 runs come in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned in intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Double steal. That's it for a strike.
0-1.
And the throw.
On the tag, he's out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next
Ball,
pitch
that pitch is
outside.
out.
Foul ball there. Up and
That's ball
in.
2.
It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Outman nabs it, and that is that. New inning getting started. There's Freddie Freeman now. Fought off foul.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is get the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Pitch
1 ball,
misses,
2 strikes.
Ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses.
Nope.
And that's ball 2.
2 balls,
This guy's a
2
fun
strikes.
guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Freeman hits it in the air. Suzuki on the move. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. Out towards left center. Happ on the move. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Edmund,
Ball
the next to
down.
hit, takes ball 1. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
inside.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Ball, that's out.
Outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
On the ground, Horner. And he has
He's
thrown
out.
4 shutout innings. And we're back. Bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Not
1-0.
close with that one. 1-0.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. That's back-to-back singles for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now,
Hey.
Carson Kelly.
0-1's the count.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off-speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Foul, that ball's foul.
1st and 2nd, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is out of play. Happ
That's
lays
out.
off.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's off
Ball,
the
that's
mark,
high.
and the count is 2-2. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Dansby Swanson stands in. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Yeah, I don't
0-1.
think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Bush at second. Kelly over at first with 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the 0-2. Kim. There's 1. Out. Not in time
Safe.
at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Justin Turner now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. Tyone back to work. In the air, right side. Suzuki sizes this one up. And a quick out, number one. Muncy digs in. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is James Outman. Flied to right his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a
0-1.
groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing
2.
and went. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strike. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Nico Horner. First pitch doesn't find
That's
the
inside.
zone. That one fouled off. One down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1's the count.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Into center. That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle.
1.
He let it travel just enough.
Ball 1, no
Ohtani
strike.
Lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Misses
Ball, that's out.
outside, and it's 2-1. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check
3-2.
swing, no appeal.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And he's out
On
on
the
the
tag.
tag.
Out.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. That's a base hit. Runner around 3rd. Here's the throw to the plate.
Right there on the tag. Out.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Rennie takes a K. Here at Wrigley Field, digging in, Seiya Suzuki. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that's the first out. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. He's 2 for 2. And a strike in there. 1 out, bases empty. Hernandez settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly, 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Outman hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Miss. That's strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Andrew Kittredge comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's in.
Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And Mookie
That's outside.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Inside ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
There's a strike.
It might be time to choke
2
up
balls,
a little bit.
1
Get
strike.
that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here comes Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He leads the yard to right. It's 2-1. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, James Outman. Foul ball. Just off the inside edge. In for a strike. 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Edman. Squeezes it. One away. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. A flip to the pitcher covering, and Swanson is set down. Here's Justin Turner. That's a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Muncy sends it to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Kittredge back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one.
0-1's the count.
Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Hernandez now in the box.
0-1.
Up empty with a swing there. Now on the bump, Porter Hodge.
And that's a big potential run out there at second. And as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
0-2 is the count.
Blows the high, he tapped him. That's the strikeout. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ball one there.
Outside. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Off the plate
inside, ball 2.
And it's 2-2.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front,
we got a full count.
You'll be looking for a new bat.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Inside.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that is ball 1. He's under it. And out number one on the grab.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Outside
Ball,
of the
that's just
breaking
out.
ball. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Foul ball.
They tried
Two
to get him
balls,
to chase
one
on
strike.
a slider down and away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air out to center. Edman in position. And there's 2 down. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Gonna count
Ball
1-2.
one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Hey! Swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Here at Wrigley Field, Will Smith to the plate. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong under it. Hauls it in for the out. Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Not
I got a
even
ball,
close
1 strike.
there. And the count is 1-1. A little
Hey!
up front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Kelly to first.
Out.
2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
0-1's the
They'll
count.
be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Misses
Yep,
the
that
zone
ball went
for a
out.
ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back here at the friendly confines. And now, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Fought off foul.
Three.
There at 98 miles an hour. Next to hit, Michael Busch.
Ball, that's outside.
Missed. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. John Birdie, a critical at bat in this game for him. And there's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. That can be a dangerous pitch. If you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Kickoff throw. Birdie back in on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Now, here is Carson Kelly.
Counts 1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Outman. And there's two away. Now a long throw to first. Tries to get back and save. So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, Ian Happ. That is out of play.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really important bat coming up now.
Swanson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't.